What's up, Fire family? It's Kiahonfire, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. Today I have a really exciting update for you that I've been waiting to tell you for a little while. Well, we have the new update for SIPTAH, and it's added pretty much everything people wanted in a way. It is absolutely fantastic of an update. It's really nice to see the devs have actually taken some feedback and applied it to the actual DLC. And it is very satisfying to see all the new changes here. It actually feels really good to play SIPTAH now, I'm not gonna lie. To sum it up for you, they've pretty much added new weapons, new armor, new locations, new camps, new mechanics, new dungeon in a way. You can now go in the middle of the tower. You can now make different kinds of orbs that are really interesting. There is even loot that you get from the vaults now that's really special, including eyes. You'll see what I mean in another video, but all sorts of crazy things like that. They've added so much to SIPTAH, and it's really nice to see that they've taken that feedback and they've gone on a roll with it and given people, well, what they were requesting in their feedback or whatever when we played the DLC. To give you an idea of how many new camps got added to the actual game is all of these buttons and little triangles and big squares you see are all representing camps. Now, if you do live on one of these locations, you might have to get ready to pack up your bags, is the only bad thing about this. However, Isle of SIPTAH is early release, so it's to be expected that things will get changed on the map and, you know, things will happen. So if you do have a base on one of these locations, you do want to move it, but Funcom will have something about that later on. They've even added new sprinting attacks, which I'll follow up in another video, and they've added a new single player offline mode. You used to be able to do this before, like the Funcom Live stuff, but now apparently if you lose like your internet connection or something, you should be able to still play it in offline, which is very nice. Also, they've added purges to the Isle of SIPTAH. What? Yeah, they've added purges. So, lots and lots of content added, lots of things to do now. You can even rescue thralls from cages from, like, the one I'm standing on right now. If you find the evil thralls have captured a prisoner, you could actually go and claim that as your own and have your own little friend. Not only that, there's also been tons and tons of bug fixes and optimizations, so this is also something very positive to look at. They have sprinting attacks with weapon types as well now, which are actually really pretty awesome. Although I can see this being a little bit arse in PvP, however that's something to adapt to and get used to, or, you know, find methods around it, etc. Well, there's all of this. You can go swinging forward at things now, which is pretty funny, but it's pretty cool at the same time. I guess it makes sense as well, having this in the game, as you would have a different attack if you were sprinting at something. Along with that though, they have now made, if you use weapons on a mount, it should now drain stam as well. They've also done some AI fixes that were really annoying before, so NPCs should no longer be able to move before recovering from a knockback. That was quite annoying, and then they've also fixed the one where the NPC would hold up the shield and remain stuck like that. They fixed that also. Some really important balancing issues to know about as well. They've actually nerfed XP gain from harvesting coal and resin and farmable items. The coal and resin has been nerfed by 60% and farmable items by 50%, which is a really heavy nerf. However, if you have played SIPTAH before, getting XP is easy. So it did need a nerf, I'm not gonna lie. On default, it was too much. You breeze to level 60 really easy. However, that's not the only thing. They have actually buffed XP for completing journey events by 20%. Bear in mind though, if you're going back to SIPTAH when this update is officially out, it's on test live right now, that all the vaults are now level 60. So they're no longer lower level things that you could do, it's all endgame activities that you do there. And fragments of power don't drop in these vaults anymore, they will drop from purge bosses. So let's check out some of this new content, shall we? Weapons, armors, and all sorts. I have pretty much a lot stacked up here. So we got some things that are still not skinned yet properly. You got like helmets, all sorts like that. New Silent Legion variants of armor. You got medium and light. We'll take a look at that in a minute. And you got new weapon sets for well, the vaults. You even have Eldarium chests, pick and hatchet, and then you have all of this harpy weapons. Some really cool custom stuff as well. As you can see, they're themed around the different vaults. With serpentine, all of that good stuff. You can obtain the, you know, the way to learn these is to go in the vaults, and at the end there's some pillars you can click on and learn the actual ways of making these things, and they're really nice. These are going to be some of my favorite ones, I think. All of this lot, the red crystal, the purple, you got this blue stuff which is outsiders, and then you got more as well themed around the different vaults. And also and then you'll see all these different orbs. You've got choking gas bomb, bone shrapnel, bee grenade, flashbang, and glowing goop. So those are all new interesting orbs you can have a go with. You even got some stuff that you get off other things. War paints there, as you can see. We'll have a look in another video. More different weapons and things to do with. And even some arrows, huntress arrow, and a lightweight arrow as well. So lots of different bits and bobs, and over here I have some of the new armors displayed for you properly, so you can actually have a look. Again, I'll be looking at it into more depth into another video, but this is your dragon armor. Actually looks really cool. There's a hair problem at the moment with it that's going to be fixed, where your hair goes through the helmet, but that won't be a thing. Eventually it should look a bit like that. And it looks really freaking awesome, especially when it's painted. This is the painted version on me, and I really, really like it. Then we have our Stygian armor. So this is actually really nice. I like the little waistband they got here. And then we got another variant of it over there. It's pretty much the same stuff with a different style to it. Then we have our new Silent Legion mediums. And I really like this. There's also got a little beard problem there sticking through. But I really like how, you know, Silent Legion used to be one of the best armors in the game. And people used to rave about it. You also used to get like lots of pictures of people wearing it and all of that business. I really like how they've taken that and they've made some more variants of that in the different weight categories. I think that's really nice. So there you go. There's the lights as well. I really like the chains. They're wrapped around. Proper cool. Like the top on that one as well. And then over here we have some of the stuff you get in the vaults, like the helmets, the gloves, and the feet. So you've got different ones on each one. Different helmets on the female and the male characters. Looking really damn fancy, and of course all of those will have different attributes and buffs and etc, which can be subject to change before the official version comes out, which I know one of these armor sets do have that noted in the patch notes. I'm pretty sure it might be this one that does. That's not right yet. Yeah, tons of new stuff. Doesn't seem to be any tornadoes on the map either anymore, so I haven't seen any of those in a hot minute. They seem to have scrapped the idea and such as haven't seen one. And then of course you can now build in this area, which is really nice. You can use all of that flat space, and the storm shouldn't hurt your buildings anymore apparently, so that's really damn cool. Yeah, that's pretty much the update I wanted to give you a heads up on. Really cool. You can test it on Test Live right now. If you want to go ahead and look at the stuff more in depth yourself, you can, or make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'll be releasing some more videos looking further into all of the really cool stuff they've added. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.